Daily Noud. Okay, so this is one of my favorite pages to look at here and there, or whenever I see one of their posts get onto my X For You page. It's usually a funny thing to see. So if you don't know what the Daily Noud is, I guess here we could pronounce it as Noud. A little bit of context to it is that there's this other X account up there named the Daily Loud, or Daily Loud over here. And what Daily Loud is they basically just talk about like news in the real world and stuff, or just like more so like in the culture space, or just like random stuff, just news that people out there could be seen talking about. So a legit page, if you want to say that, posting real news. But what the Daily Now does over here is that they are the #1 source for parody hip-hop news, and that they post fake stories, and it's just kind of like a parody of what the Daily Loud does, but up over here in the hip-hop scene. So over here we got Drake stunts a new mirror selfie, reference to the Ashton Hall guy, which has been going viral over the past couple of days. And here's like another post from the Daily Now. LeBron James reportedly listens to his albums on shuffle rather than beginning to end. And then here's another one. Evil Jordan by Playboi Carti will receive a Fortnite jam track this Friday in the item shop. So it's like these posts that are kind of like out there, but if you're just like scrolling on your X For You page and just like took a glance at this account here at the top left, but then just seen this whole post overall, it seems like it's legit. And even the way that Daily Now makes their post here with the pictures and everything, it does make it just seem legit. But when you take a look at over here where it says Daily Now, you're like, oh, I just got trolled, or oh, this is not real. But people that are not aware of the Daily Now see these posts and then think that they are real. And then when that happens, when you see a post like this and you think that it's real, and then you like start talking about it to like other people, you repost it, or like you quote reply it, or you reply like, let's go, you know, thinking that this post is real. When you get fooled by the Daily Now, that is known as getting nouded, or the way that I read it is this word right here. Nouded or Nouded. Whenever I see this word out and about, I just read it as Nouded, so I'm gonna call it Nouded from here on out. But whenever people get Nouded, that means they got fooled by a post from the Daily Now. So that's the little bit of context there. Now, there has been multiple situations where people have gotten Nouded and will progressively go up as we go through the tabs. There's been a lot of interesting times when people got Nouded. So one of the first ones that we got over here is when Grok, the AI feature on the X platform, you are now able to ask Grok questions and like replies and stuff, and then get answers from it in front of everyone. So over here, what we got first is that the Daily Now posted update. Tyler, the creator, announces he has suffered a finger injury and will be performing tonight's show in a finger splint. Which, if you don't know what it is, and I didn't really know what it was, but I googled it here. This is a finger splint. So obviously something like out of the ordinary, and even has like a whole post over here which kind of makes it look legit. But once you see that it's from the Daily Now, it's not legit, it's not real. So over here we had Barry over here asking Grok, is this real? And Grok said, yes, the post about Tyler the Creator's finger injury from a gym scooter at his birthday party is real. It's linked to his Chromacopia tour, with the injury affecting his Las Vegas performance on March 7, 2025. No refunds are being offered for the show. So Grok over here getting Nouded on its first day out. Now over here we go a little bit back in February 16 last month, when Party Next Door and Drake dropped their Some Sexy Songs For You album. Over here we got the Daily Now posting Party Next Door shares and deletes a cryptic message on his IG story. It's an album to fuck to, not sit down and analyze, my guy. Get some bitches. So Photoshop post over here that apparently seems like it's from Party Next Door. And while a lot of people, I assume a lot of people got fooled by it, 163,000 likes. And then you can even see here in the replies, some people are already getting fooled, or a lot of people are already getting fooled. Dudes be 30 plus talking about getting some bitches. My dudes, start a family. Once you start defending your album, it's over. So people getting fooled out here. But the one person that it fooled, and this was one of the first instances of where getting Nouded was like this big thing, was that it fooled Anthony Fantano. So over here we got from the Daily Now, Justin, Anthony Fantano, internet's busiest music nerd, has been Nouded. And it's a clip from the Needle Drop YouTube channel where Fantano does his reviews, and this time he was doing Drake and Party Next Door, Some Sexy Songs For You. When Anthony Fantano was making the video, we had this moment happen.
And as if the vibe of this record and its lyrical content needed to be spelled out, we allegedly had Party Next Door.
So he does say allegedly, so that kind of saves some face for him here, but he still kind of gets Nouded.
Shortly after the release of this album, taking to Instagram to really explain the point. It's an album to fuck to, not to sit down and analyze, my guy. get some bitches. I mean, I appreciate this. It's rare that you get an artist coming out so boldly and just basically reviewing the album for you, even if this whole point is somewhat of a sad admission at the end of the day. Because essentially what he is saying here is that the music itself is so unremarkable that you would need something as intense and attention demanding and amazing as sex to be happening while this album is playing in order to make putting it on worth it, which is kind of silly when you think about it. And as if the vibe of this...
So that moment happens there. And like I said, while Fantano did say allegedly, well, actually, let me bring up this point over here too. Fantano does just take the picture here. Like, it's not like a screenshot of the Daily Noud post here, and then he's posting that onto here. What Fantano just grabbed was the actual photo itself, so I don't know if he got it from this post directly, or if like maybe someone else posted it, and then Fantano got it there. Maybe he saw it on Instagram, on someone else's Instagram post, or another X account's post. But either way, like, Fantano didn't do his full research into making sure that this is real. But then again, he did say allegedly, so that does kind of save some face for him. But either way, like, he did get fooled by this picture, and the picture did come from the Daily Noud. So in almost any way, shape, or form, he did get nouded, he did get nuded, even if he probably grabbed this from another place. But if you go to the video now, and then like you watch the whole thing, I did listen / watch this review, and I did not recognize that this clip came up. Yeah, he definitely cut that part. He definitely cut that part out of the video, which I don't blame him. I would too, but yeah, I mean, this just gonna have him be more wary of, like, whenever he does like research, be more wary of that this thing actually did take place. But yeah, it was just like a funny moment that happened here. Anthony Fantano getting nuded, and then later on, post over here from the Daily Noud. Well, actually, first, let's talk about this post here. So, on February 26th, the Daily Noud posted Kendrick Lamar was seen taking psychology courses at UCLA to master his pen. And this was posted on February 26, 2025. So, after the Not Like Us has dropped, the whole beef with Drake, and even after the Super Bowl. But then here we got a community note saying that according to UCLA, this photo is from 2022. But either way, like, this Daily Now post was up. And then just now on March 2nd, 2025, Daily Now posted that once again, Anthony Fantano has been nuded. And the screenshot of the Daily Now post is that Fantano on, this seems to be Instagram notes, or not notes, what is it? Instagram threads. It's called Instagram threads. This person over here named Lil Jupiter posted on their Instagram threads that Kendrick Lamar taking psychology courses at UCLA to master his pen. So basically the same thing that Daily Noud posted, Lil Jupiter posted here, and then Anthony Fantano at around March 1st or 2nd, 2025, posted Kendrick really came out of the beef and said, I gotta mess with him more. And now we got the Daily Now saying that once again Anthony Fantano got nuded. And then another situation where more people got nuded was in replies to the Anthony Fantano getting nuded with the Some Sexy Songs For You album review. We got over here more New Rory and Mal have also been nuded.
I did love Party's post and delete on his IG story.
What did he post?
He said, this isn't supposed to be analyzed. You're supposed to fuck to this.
Yeah, like no, but
go get some pussy.
But that's what this played like to me. It played like more life.
I did love.
Yeah, dude. Even saying that it was like a post and delete. Oh nah, dude. Oh nah. Okay, and then we had this other one before we move on to the next nudist situation. We got this post over here from the Daily Now saying Kanye West has started beefing with the song, claiming it is stealing his spotlight. And it's well, being posted by the Daily Now. It's a fake screenshot of a Ye X post where Ye is saying, and fuck this song for stealing my spotlight, just like how Drake, my son, I love my family. And this was the post that was posted by the Daily Now. Not really necessarily the funniest post out there. I mean, I get the joke, but it wasn't really that funny, to be honest. This is well, I mean, I was gonna say it was a miss, but I mean 27,000 likes. But I mean, I don't know. It just really wasn't that funny. And Kanye, he thought the same thing, because here this is an actual real post. I remember seeing this X post. Kanye said he saw the Daily Now post and said, "You guys can do better. This is the internet. Be funnier." And I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the super rare instances in 2025 where I agree with Kanye. this Daily Now post wasn't really that funny. Over here in the replies, we got he low-key cooked you, and the Daily Now responded with a sad face. But yeah, the Daily Now here says that Justin Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, has been nuded. I saw a reply that said this, but Kanye didn't really get nuded here. And Sir Goofy over here says, doesn't prove he got nuded. He just said y'all can do better at trolling. No, he didn't, lol. He said your joke was ass. Okay, so yeah, people are saying that Kanye didn't really get nuded here. Like, he knew that this was fake. And yeah, just like that this original Daily Now post talking about Kanye beefing with the Sun, it was kind of cringe. It wasn't really that funny. Or like creative even, I would say. Wasn't really that creative either. Especially compared to what they've done in the past. But yeah, Kanye took notice of them there. And then later on, or just now very recently, a few days ago, March 21st, we have Daily Noud again posting, Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, has been nuded once again. And over here, the original Daily Now post is, Justin, Baby Keem spoiled the ending of Severance to Kendrick Lamar, and now they are no longer on speaking terms. And Ye responded to it saying, I really love both these guys. It's sad they have to come kill me. Broaches with the yapping. Upside down smiley emoji. So I don't know if he actually did get nuded here, or if Ye is playing into it. I wouldn't be surprised if he did get nuded. But yeah, you can make an argument to either or. And they also posted this other picture. I don't care, he's old. Dylan Brooks on his exchange with LeBron. What? But yeah, another Ye engagement there. And over here we got another post. Or before we head on to the next tab, here we got a little bit of context. Is that here we got Daily Now posting, Future has summoned the evil Lord Cthulhu, bringing darkness upon Earth for 30 years. So see, now these are funny ones. Look, 250,000 plus likes. These are like the funny ones. The ones that are way out of the box and just like ridiculous. This post took place, and then I guess it got posted on Instagram, because then we got this screenshot over here from Daily Noud where it said that Frank Ocean got nuded. And over here we got the future post over here with the Cthulhu saying that it was liked by blonded Frank. So Frank Ocean, I don't think this could be considered getting nuded, as in like falling for it, because no one's really falling for it. But I guess Daily Noud just wanted to post this because it's being engaged by Frank Ocean. But yeah, there's I'm assuming that this post that this screenshot is real. I'm just gonna assume that. If not, I got nuded. But I think that this is real, because why would they post this? Why would the Daily Now post this? I think they just posted this just to. I'm assuming that this is real, but I think that Daily Now posted this, what I'm assuming to be real, screenshot, because it's a pretty cool thing to see. It was liked by Frank Ocean. All right, and then we now come to one of the more recent ones as well, Playboi Carti. We all know he dropped his music album, and unfortunately, and if I recall correctly, I did see this nuding taking place. We got this post here by Opian that said, Playboi Carti just got nuded, LMAO. And I'm afraid to report that I'm like positive that it was the case, because Daily Now over here posted, Playboi Carti's Evil Jordan breaks the record for the biggest streaming day in Spotify history, logging 37.6 million streams in 24 hours. And Carti over here reposted it. So yes, there's a good case of someone getting nuded. Unfortunately, it had to be Carti. GG's, we made him look like a fool. Now he's never dropping again. And then the Daily Now got word of this and said, Justin, Playboi Carti has been nuded for a total of 51 seconds. And it's a screenshot of the repost. God his ass, LMAO. If you can nude Carti, you can nude anyone. And now also, again, recently, Daily Now made this post over here saying, Barack Obama congratulates Playboi Carti on the success of his new album. And it's supposedly, it's from the Daily Now, so we know it's not real. But over here, we got a supposed screenshot of a Playboi Carti Instagram story post of Obama DMing him, Playboy, and then Carti responding with Obama in all caps, and Obama responding with, loving the album, congratulations. Michelle dances to Trim every morning, we're big fans. And Carti hearting the message here, and then sending a spinning, laughing, crying emoji. But this does look real. This actually does look like a situation that would take place, especially with Carti responding with Obama, just in all caps. And then over here we got Carti tagging at Barack Obama, Trim for life, heart emoji. So this does look like, if I seen this, I would think that this was like a real thing. But again, seeing that it's coming from Daily Now, you're like, oh man, it's fake. But it got 148,000 likes and it's about 13 million views. But if you look at the replies here, some people are thinking that it's real. Getting the president glazing your rap album is low-key a no. There's no way with that much intelligence he thinks this album is good. Promoting degenerate culture. His music taste is all over the place. Nah, this is crazy. Brazy motion. America's a show. Yeah, so like, okay, it's I don't know if these are like AI bots or anything, but I think like the people like kind of like falling for it is actual people falling for it, but it's actually wild that they still have the replies up. I guess they just don't really care. They're just trying to get some of that ad revy. But yeah, it seems like a bunch of people are like falling for it here in the replies. But where I saw where the most people fell for it was when T over here quote replied this Daily Now post of the Obama and Cardi interaction. T over here said, Obama is sending me into orbit. So again, like I was saying, like does seem like how Cardi would respond to a Barack Obama comment in the DMs like this. But look at how many likes this post by T over here has. 231,000 likes. And if you look at the replies, oh, Beyonce made some calls, I see. He's hip. He will forever be the coolest president in the history of the galaxy. Michelle dances to trim every morning. Now I have pictures in my head. I'm crying. For real. Playboy writing him Obama is crazy. Obama got no taste. Can't believe this is real. He sounds like a fake account, LMAO. He's got 2 young daughters. Malia and Sasha. Definitely be putting him on to the new gen musical. Obama have a good taste. That's my president. Laughing emojis. Bro was like this. Yeah, you know, a bunch of the people in the replies, and you saw over 200,000 likes. But then we do have people here saying like, I can't believe how people are falling for this. And then some people mentioning, well, actually, let's see, Control F, Nouded. You got Nouded, you been Nouded. But yeah, a bunch of people just falling for it up over here, man. And you know, before we end this video, just with these last couple of posts, I'll show some interesting situations that happened. So one Daily Now post was this one here that took place on March 11th, where it said, Playboy Cardi, I Am Music, March 14th. So obviously, with the Daily Now posting it, not real. But yeah, this Daily Now post took place March 11th in the morning, 8:29 a.m. But then we saw that the very next day on Playboy Cardi's Instagram, March 12th, Playboy Cardi's news album did get confirmed for March 14th. And this Daily Now post actually ended up becoming true, and Daily Now quote replied it with this picture of Kanye going like this. And now the final thing to talk about here, and the funny irony of it all that we ended up seeing, is that on November 10, 2024, Daily Now made a post in response to this over here from the same day of where the Daily Now had made this post over here saying, Donald Trump shares on Truth Social that he has been playing Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar repeatedly after elected president of the United States. And it's this Truth Social post where Donald Trump apparently says, starting my day by listening to Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. I love this song. A true American song. I have listened to the song repeatedly. I heard my team sing it after I won, and I thought, wow, that's a great song. Funny that the Canadians think they are better than us. They are not. Canada is crumbling upon itself, and it's because of this song. And it does seem like something that he would post, right? So Daily Now posts that with these other pictures here accompanying it of Trump and Kendrick. And again, like if you just took a glimpse at this, it looks real if you don't look at the Daily Now name. I got community posted, just basically saying that it wasn't real. But obviously us as knowing of Daily Now, we knew that. But then Daily Now, stay with me here, they posted Justin Daily Loud just got Nouded. So the page that they're parodying, where the Daily Loud posts like actual news, Daily Loud posted that Donald Trump revealed that he has been playing Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us on repeat since being elected president of the United States. I love the song, a true American song. Funny that the Canadians think they are better than us. They are not. So Daily Loud posted this thinking that it was actual real news, but in reality, they got Nouded. So that's just a funny way to end off this video, I think.